Hello, everyone. A super good morning to you. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world right now. Always, always so wonderful to be with you live, or even if you're listening to the recording. Such an honor and a privilege to be here to facilitate the Mastery Meditation Attunement. I'm in the sunny, warm south. I can hear the sound of the water. I'm not sure if it'll pick up in the video. Thinking I might just move outside here. Let's see if it'll work. The water does sound really lovely. I hope you guys are all doing really well. It's challenging right now, but when we go in within, it's always so wonderful to go within. Because my experience is that you just, especially right now during this attunement, that I'm just feeling extra, extra, extra deep inner peace. I hope you can feel it as well, because it feels feels very, very powerful to me. Like, I mean, all-encompassing, powerful love, deep peace, expansive energy, which is actually beyond words. Well, just basically connecting to truth, connecting to true self. Let me know if you can hear the sound of the water. It's particularly nice today. Once again, just so happy to connect with you and to sit here, be of service in this way. It's an honor and a privilege, and it's definitely a highlight in my week. I'm sure you've already done this, but let's take some nice, deep belly breaths. Coming into stillness, being fully, fully, fully present right here, right now. Feeling the warmth of the sun on my skin. I'm seeing the sparkling waters. It doesn't really come across in video. I've tried it before, but just trying to give you a sense of the brilliance of the light of the sun. I'm sure the location energy is infused in this transmission. do love the energy here. It definitely enhances the meditation experience. Similar to my lake house in Canada, it's the same way. It's that special place. It's like the energy is speaking in my heart. I was going to say it has a language of its own, but it's just a metaphor. But it has a deep, powerful effect, and I know that's why I'm drawn to be here and love doing the meditations from here. I'm just feeling visceral energy, like, and as soon as I start to feel that way, automatically this gratitude comes up. It's just like, thank you. It's as if someone was handing you an amazing gift and you're just so overwhelmed, and all you could say is, thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's how I feel. That's how I feel in the mornings when I wake up, most mornings as well. It's like and I don't know what I'm saying thank you for, other than it's something amazing and absolutely incredible. It's not the word, but it's just absolutely awesome, super awesome. And I find myself often just saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's telling me that there's another aspect of me is sensing that there's so much love and support and assistance and beautiful energy there for us to access. And I access it. So just sharing that with you. It's there for us all the time. And these attunements are specifically a time of amping it all up. I think many of you remember the story that I was told. This was my role as a spiritual teacher, to offer attunements. And it's just like, as soon as I sit down with the intention, boom. It's just, I don't need to do anything except set up this, and that's what happens. And it's sacred. It can move you to tears. My heart is just bursting wide open with love. And it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you, meaning all of us. I think it's like them saying through me, or the power saying through me, the voice saying through me, it's all for you. It's like they're just, so I'm just going to speak that way, that it's all for you. The impression I'm getting that they're just telling us it's all for you. It's all here for you, meaning mankind. But fortunately, we can tap into it. And by tapping into it and being beautiful vessels to expand on this energy, so we benefit ourselves, and we help to anchor it into the planet and to spread it out to humanity. And it's like that 100th monkey theory, and so many people get it, and then it just, then everybody starts to get it. I just love that, and that's what we're doing. That is what we are doing. We are doing it. We are evolving. We are raising our default settings to more and more fully embody this in our day-to-day existence, this state of elevated living, this state of feeling invincible and so powerful, so like confident and 150% faith, unwavering faith in all the good. And then everything else just diminishes. This light is so bright, this energy is so bright. Everything else pales in comparison. which is the most absolutely exquisite, wonderful feeling. And I hope you're feeling even this partially, if not entirely. It's an enormous, enormous blessing, an enormous sacred experience, enormous. Welcome, everyone, welcome. Just become fully present, open your heart, and just bask in the energy of this blessed sacred attunement, where we get to become more and more and more embodied as our true self. We come together this way, we benefit ourselves, and then we are serving humanity. And this explosion of love light. It's a gentle but extremely powerful explosion. My heart feels like it's exploding with love and light. It's so amplified in these sessions. It's just super amplified. Let's remember in our day-to-day lives to try to tap into this as much as possible. Feel free to use the recording, but we need this. We need this. The world needs us. We're just doing what we came here to do. And I have to say again, I just feel so honored and privileged. It's feeling so amazingly expansive. Like you're unstoppable, and you are unstoppable. We are. It is. The force is unstoppable. It's happening with us or without us, but it's so much better with us because it's so much more complementary when we gather like this with all the light workers, all the way showers, all the lighthouses that we are. In this truly magnificent time. Just focus on this. Just focus on this positive energy. Focus on being the highest version of yourself you could possibly be in this lifetime. But all you have to do is be still. For this session, the main theme is peace. Be still and know that you are God. And you can say it with me, either silently or out loud. And say it from your heart, like 150% of your heart. Peace. Be still and know that I am God. And let source energy work through you and allow miracles and miracles and miracles and miracles and miracles to unfold right here, right now. Allow anything that is not of the light to diminish. Allow anything that is not of the light to dissolve. Allow anything that is not of the light just to be done with. You don't have to figure anything out at all. I don't want that mind to jump in. You just so be it and so it is. Amen, 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 and amen. And I think affirming that over and over in this state of bliss and power, like the most incredible power, God's power, Source's power, the power of our maximum capacity. We can just come back to this as much as possible, as often as possible. And we are doing an enormous service to mankind, and we are fulfilling our promise, our commitment to being here as light workers. And what a privilege and honor it is to be here at this time. When we get together this way, it's like the world just disappears, and only this magnificence is present. This magnificent, exquisite state of awe, love, joy, ecstasy, bliss. Bliss. This is who we are. Shining stars, magnificent brilliances. These brilliant, brilliant, brilliant forces of light, love, peace, and abundance. Abundance beyond our wildest dreams. We are freeing the world from bondage. We are freeing the world from any time of suffering or hunger or discomfort. We are freeing the world from that, humanity from that, the planet, Mother Nature. We are just restoring to love. Anything that is not of love, we are restoring it back to wholeness and love. And thank you for being here to join in this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful process together. The most honor-filled position to be in right now. The most incredible accomplishment to participate in right now. Dissolving anything that is not of light and love. That's what we are doing here right now. We're spreading our light around the world. We're making a huge impact, huge positive impact. Be sure to share this with your friends that you know will be into it. Share it wherever your heart tells you. And never underestimate the power of yourself, of what one being and a few beings and people gathered together in this sacred circle can do. I love you all so much because I know your hearts. I know you have the same wish that I have for world peace. And again, thank you for being together, co-creating world peace with me and with all of us, all of our star seeds, all of our light worker families that are here and that are also our star families working with us, our light families working with us, whether here on earth or whether not visible to us right now. The beautiful masters, beautiful ascended masters, beautiful, amazing angels, all beings of light whose intention is to serve planet Earth and to serve all of us. Let's just take a moment to give heartfelt thanks, heartfelt gratitude, all the assistants here that are magnifying the light, that are keeping us safe and protected, that are just working tirelessly, endlessly, continuously to assist mankind, to assist beloved Mother Earth, beloved Gaia. So much gratitude, so much gratitude. And we are all in this together. We are all in this together. And we are doing an amazing job. We're doing an amazing job. The planet is ascending. We are moving to higher and higher densities. And there are so many beautiful light beings and spiritual teachers that we are all on the same team doing our part of the puzzle. And it's a blessed experience. Just let that soak in. Just feel the joy that we are bringing, the joy, the love that we are bringing with our presence. The joy that we are bringing by embodying more and more and more every day, more and more the truth of our being, more and more light and love. We are embodying more light, love, kindness, compassion, more seeing the big picture and turning away from what is not true and believing in the creation of heaven on earth that is happening right now, believing in the evolution that is happening on our beloved planet right now. It's absolutely magnificent. There is only light. There is only love. And we are just bringing that into more and more into conscious awareness for ourselves and others. There's a beautiful book called Ye Are Gods. It's a very old book. I can't think of the author's name. And that's just coming to mind right now. This author, this beautiful female author, was just telling us that we are gods and trying to help us remember that we are gods. Once upon a time we walked on the planet as pure, living as pure gods, conscious of who we were in the Garden of Eden, so to speak. And we're just coming back to that now. Beautiful book. You probably can Google it. Ye Are Gods. It is written in sort of more like an ancient way of speaking. As you can tell from the title, Ye Are Gods. Let us just recommit again, like we do so often, to just being all that we can be in this way, coming back home. Not in terms of actions. I mean, actions will come out of it, but our commitment is just to coming home to our true self, to our true nature, connecting to our heart, disconnecting from the everyday mind, excuse me, as often as possible. I mean, obviously we need that for certain things, but coming into our center, coming into alignment, just coming back into alignment as often as possible during the day. And it just is such an uplifting feeling. And we might not even do it perfectly, but just keep doing it. It's just reprogramming our neural pathways. Just disconnecting and coming back to truth. Disconnecting from the illusion, coming back to truth. Disconnecting from fear, coming back to truth. Coming back to love and light and our true nature. And that is gigantically huge contribution to the ascension of humanity and the planet. It is so beautiful, everyone. I love you so much. I know you feel the same way. And so we are here together, just making it happen, guys. We are here together with this pure, open heart that we have. And just love light. Love light. That's the answer to everything. The answer to everything is love light. when worry and fear come along, try to just swish it away and replace it with connecting to your heart. Love light. Love light. And you can say to yourself, everything's going to be okay. It's already okay. Everything's fine. Heaven on earth is here now. It is here now. We're just connecting with that timeline. It's already here. That's another good way of seeing it. It is. It's already here. Because as we know, there is no time. And we can collapse the timelines with our intent and with our heartfelt, shining light and love. And remembering who we are over and over and over. And coming back into alignment over and over and over. Obviously, we're human. We're supposed to be human, doing human things. But I think you understand what I'm trying to say. Just coming back to light and love as often as possible. Playing very high vibration music. Watching the videos of the best spiritual teachers. I really love Lori Ladd and Eldora and Simon, S-I-M-A-N. And I love my own attunements. It's not because it's not of me, so I'm not speaking egotistically. It's coming through. It's God. It's Source. I think these are very powerful. I have used them in the past for myself when I just wanted to come back. It's really beyond words, but I think you understand. Bottom line is, I think for myself, being in the sun and being around water, of course being around nature, just connecting to the earth, or even if you just do it, visualizing it, even if you have pictures, personally for myself, I have pictures of water and the ocean and sunrises and sunsets. They just seem to elevate the consciousness, take you to a different place. Feel the sacredness. Once again, giving so much gratitude, so much appreciation. As I say those words, my heart just opens even wider. I think it's super important. It's just have your heart to open. It's not like about being polite. We better be polite and say thank you. That's something about society. That's something to do with this. The gratitude is going into the state of gratitude is a mechanism. It gives out and it gives back. You send out like so much love with this gratitude and appreciation, and then it just has a huge positive effect on yourself, on everything, on the receiver and on the sender. I think it's equal. Really do think it's equal. So when we say give gratitude, it's not about being a nice person. It's just about, remember this tool to ascend with. Gratitude, just gratitude. You don't have to even give it to anything specific. Just give gratitude. That's what happens to me without even thinking. I'm just like, thank you. And I'm like, I don't even know what I'm saying thank you for or to, but something is coming to me and making me want to be filled with, to give out that gratitude. So it's beautiful because it just reaffirms to me that I am being, I could say let's just say gifted with something absolutely amazing. And, these are just metaphors and words, but yeah, there are gifts. There are gifts for us in the ethers that are just being bestowed on us, just lavished on us. Gifts of light and love, gifts of transformation, gifts of dissolving any blocks in us. Remember that. The light can dissolve all of our blocks, all of our fears and doubts that are holding us back, can help take off the brakes to us moving forward into more glorious states of existence. into more glorious ways of functioning. Oh, so much. It's like my cup runneth over. My being runneth over with exuding immense love. Those words are coming again, so I'm not going to edit it. Just think, it's all for you. It's all for you. I'm saying this, the words are coming for all of us to hear. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. Not coming from Jean. It's coming from through me, partially, but it's all for you. They want me to say that. It's all for you. It's for me and you and all of humanity. And once again, thank you. So much gratitude, so much appreciation for all of these beautiful, magnificent blessings, and for us being a part of it, for us being here right now in this honor of participating in this blessed ascension. It's already done, guys. It's already done. We're just catching up with it, with our consciousness. Heaven on earth already exists. It's already here. It's already happened, so to speak. We're just lifting our vibration, rising up, rising up, rising up, rising up. Whew, as I say that, it's really coming deep. I feel my whole central channel is just vibrating with so much light and love. It's almost like it's just helping to anchor it in when I'm saying that. Rising up, rising up, rising up, rising up. Wow. It's just like we're being filled with more and more and more and more light. So we can become completely different. Just operate from light and love. Becoming a Christed being, becoming our God selves. Walking the earth as masters, embodying this. Being like magnificent healers, just with our radiance. We don't have to do anything except just to be and give off this radiance to all who we connect with in whichever way we connect with them. Our smile can make a huge difference. Our presence makes a huge difference. I'm even getting now from the sea creatures, I know the dolphins swim by here all the time, just getting a sense of them all of a sudden coming through. It helps them too, and they are helping us as well. So we all benefit, Never underestimate, even if you have 10 seconds to tap into this. It doesn't have to be a long thing. Long is good too. Longer is good. Driving in your car, take a moment to just look at the sky and just take a moment for connecting in your heart. Standing in a lineup, take that moment to connect to your heart and radiate love and light out. Personally, have not been wearing a mask as much as possible, and the stores haven't been enforcing it here where I am in Florida. It's so freeing. So yesterday I went to a store where I usually go in when they usually enforced it, and I just walked in and just walked ahead, and nobody said anything to me the whole time I was in the store. And the Whole Foods in Fort Myers. It was great. if it resonates for you, just tapping into the truth that there is no epidemic. It's not happening at all. The death toll is not any higher in North America than it's been in any other years. There's a lot of deception happening, and it's causing a lot of fear and suffering for a lot of people. And we just need to rise above that and spread love and light on it. I don't expect you to have the same opinion as me. I just feel compelled to state that. I'm stating it to hopefully comfort people, to reassure people. I would say, in my opinion, turn off the news, but listen to the alternative news stations if you want to. Some of that is hard to listen to as well. But what is coming through is that the light shall prevail, and all of this seeming impossible stuff that's going on, the oppression, the lies, the fear-mongering and all of that, is just, I can't put it into words. I'm just saying turn away from that and turn back to truth. I can feel my vibration being affected by talking about it, so I'm just going to let that all go. It's amazing. And now just returning to the topic of love and light. 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 Spreading extra light on that situation so that it just gets done with. As I have said before, heaven on earth is already here. So in another dimension, none of that even exists. But for some reason, it's happening here right now. And it's a good thing to help the world shift. Letting go of that conversation right now. Just returning to the topic of heaven on earth being here right now. And if you have unwavering faith that this is so, and just keep, what I do is just keep brushing off the doubts, like not letting them in, especially in this state, of mastery meditation. You just stay in this love light, and anchor it into your being, into the world, and into humanity, and into the plant and animal kingdom, into the whole Mother Earth. Benefits, it makes a difference. And just know that in this state we are shedding layers and layers of the onion, more and more all the time. It's all being done perfectly for each one of us as we can handle it, as we can modulate it, as we can move forward, move upward in our process, just helping to burn off unnecessary subconscious thoughts that no longer serve us, that are holding us back. We just let that all get brought into the light, so it allows the truth to be anchored more and more, and the false to just dissolve. What is not true just to dissolve and be done with forevermore. I'm sure you know that you must notice how much you're changing all the time, how much more you're feeling like your true self. And just keep coming back, coming back. It's all it takes. That's the only, I would say, effort, is just to keep remembering who you are, remembering who you are, remembering who you are. Come back into alignment. Come back into alignment. Connect back into your peace. Connect back into your truth. It's beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Feeling so much joy, feeling unstoppable, feeling certain, feeling unwaveringly connected to truth. Not understanding how everything's going, that's nothing to do with it. Just knowing that being in truth is the most important thing, and that's all we can do. Now, of course, you might get really good divine inspiration to take certain actions, which is fantastic. All of a sudden you might get called to go somewhere or meet someone or call someone or read a book or watch this video or connect with these people. That's beautiful. But it's not about drudgery and, you don't have to be an activist unless you're called to be from your heart, not from your ego mind. My calling is to to just focus on light and love. Focus on anchoring in light and love. Sending all this light and love out into the world to soothe as many people as we can, to enlighten as many people as we can. There we go. It's all about that. It's less about doing and more about being. As I say, unless I'm really called to something specific, like for instance, I'm called to come to Florida for the winter. People are telling me don't go. I'm crazy, Canadians. And I consider about that briefly, and then I listen to my heart. And then I have little, this is in the past. Well, I don't know, should I? And I just listen to my heart, and I just listen to my heart, and I go. And I trust that everything will be okay, even though people are yelling at me, screaming at me, oh my God, you're so irresponsible. And I just listen to my heart, and I go. Didn't even know that the flights were operating because they weren't talking about it until maybe later in the summer, and I realized I could still go. Excuse me. The place where I usually stay wasn't available, so I was like, okay, I'll make it work. I just connected with some friends, and it's really not easy to find a place here. This gorgeous property where I stay, and just all fell into my lap. The most amazing owner. Everything just fell into my lap, easily and effortlessly, with so much love and care. So many people being loving and caring and talking me up to this new owner that had just bought and wanted to rent his unit out. They all face the water. The little community here is so beautiful. You feel the love in the community here. People just love each other, even though they might not be into this at all. A lot of them. Most of them are not, probably. But there is a lot of love. And I feel loved here just by the neighbors that are so kind and caring and inviting me over and just sharing things with me. And it's lovely. Some people are a little bit more like-minded. We have great conversations. But the others, it's just, you just enjoy their love and light, and you don't have to get into any conflicting discussions on anything. But back to what I was saying before about just being, and I know that for me, that is huge. I really feel it deep down in my soul. I don't have to be getting busy running out and doing a whole bunch of things. Just this coming to the state of being. I sit in the sun every morning, watch the sunrise, and just anchor in this beautiful love light, and I feel that's my role as much as possible. And to go to the beach and anchor in love light, and to just put myself in the most uplifting states possible. And I love that. I love it so much. I know that's my role. And just listening to a spirit guide me and following that. You know, I'm still working as a real estate broker, believe it or not. I can still make it all work. It's really beautiful. I feel super blessed. Super blessed. Super blessed. And I have this whole sense of things shifting and changing for myself and for all of us, of course. It just gives me so much joy. So much joy. I'm on a roll with this conversation today. It's not me, it's not Jean Spur's ego speaking here. It's my true heart. The words are just flowing through me. The love is just flowing through me. just exacerbating the beauty. I just feel like I'm unstoppable right now in terms of talking. I don't even know how much time we spent together, but it looks like it's 47 minutes or so, so I'm not feeling called to stop yet, so let's just sit in the energy together. Oh, welcome, Kira. Lovely to have you joining us. Hope you can feel the energy. It's just super magnificent as usual. Seems like we have people spread around the world on here right now, which is lovely. The love light is just beaming right now. The love light is all encompassing right now. The love light is just healing us, nurturing us, just loving us up intensely, bringing us to such high states of consciousness right now, elevating us. I'm getting the word I'm not going to edit, it's saying lubricating us. It's like we're just being washed with love, cleansed, purified, healed, balanced and aligned. Yes, it's very true. It's very, very true. I'm just going to say it again. We are being cleansed, purified, healed, balanced, and aligned, carried into higher states of consciousness, carried into our God states, carried into mastery, carried into a state resembling more and more of that of an ascended master, embodying that now here on earth. Feeling called to wind down our session now. Once again, it's been an honor and a privilege to be here with you. It's been an honor and a privilege to receive the attunement and to radiate it. And you guys are doing the same. Just basking in the radiance. My heart is blasting love right now. Blasting it to you, blasting it to the world. Just blasting it. Just blasting it is the best word. It's just, the radiance is so magnificent. Just open your heart as much as you can. Open your whole being as much as you can and take it all in. Imagine yourself being so expansive, like there's even more space between all your molecules and subatomic particles to take in more light than ever before, and hold that light and anchor it into your being and into the world. We are like the most amazing lighthouses right now. And we are creating a gorgeous vortex right now of this beautiful love light. And it's just a huge, huge benefit. It's huge. You'll feel it in your day-to-day life. Things will be changing. So much good will be coming your way. Just know that that is true. All you need and more just automatically coming to you. Your heart's desire. If you have a heart's desire, just know that it's already done. Never question it for a second. Please, let it happen. Let it unfold. Let your heart's desires unfold. Don't get into how and why and I don't know and anything like that. Let that go. That's like, to me, I'm sorry if that's blocking God. I'm not trying to criticize you in any way. Of course, the opposite. I'm trying to show you who you are. You are God. You are Source. So when you have a heart's desire, just say thank you. And trust with unwavering faith that it will all come to you perfectly. And about money, let's not play small here. We don't know what could happen the next day. Millions of dollars could just fall into your lap, and it's possible. Especially if you believe it. If you don't believe it, then it's not possible. Anything could happen. Okay, so we could start off with thousands of dollars, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, hundreds of millions, billions. It's all possible. If it's in your heart, it's going to happen. And that is my honest opinion. And money is just energy and all that stuff, I know. But I will just say abundance. Incredible abundance. I'll say financial abundance, because that's what we're operating with on earth here. And an abundance of love, an abundance of healing, an abundance of all that you desire in your heart, because that's your God speaking to you. That's your higher self, your true self speaking to you, telling you that that's meant for you to have. You could be living in the lap of luxury very easily. It's coming together for myself in miraculous ways as well. Just envision your life of much more peace and ease and abundance and joy and healing. Remember, anything's possible. If you have some kind of an illness or anything, just know it can be, just so be it and so it is. It's taken care of. That's what I'm doing with my body as much as I can remember all the time. I have health issues, but I'm not allowing them to really be a big deal. I'm just sending healing, light, and love. I think Dr. Joe Dispenza would be a good source to listen to on that area, because he healed himself so well. He was told he wouldn't be able to heal, and he didn't even believe it at all, and he just healed himself. That's the kind of thing that I like to do with my body, just visualize everything being in perfect health and radiant health. Every disc and vertebrae in my spinal column, my entire spinal column, my entire central nervous system, radiant health. My eyes being restored to perfect vision, radiant health. My dental health being restored to perfectness, free from any disease. I just go with what feels right, just believe in it. It's so possible, guys. Sometimes we forget how powerful we are and how powerful the universe it is to come to us and assist us when we need it. So let's just wish away all financial problems, all health problems, all relationship problems, all healed and everything restored to love light in the most amazing way possible. I'm going to end on that note. And just remember who you are every day. Take this new being into life with you. Never underestimate anything that you can do. Please, I love you so much. You are God. You are Source. I appreciate you too, sweetheart. And hugs to all of you as well. Sending you massive, intense amounts of love. I love you so much. Bye for now.